Hello and welcome back to UniversalGiant Plays the Ocarina of Time Master Quest. In the last part, we learned all about the Triforce after saving the Great Deku Tree. And apparently the man of the desert that we saw in our dreams is after the Triforce in the Sacred Realm, who will not rest until he has it. And that is indeed the person that cast a spell upon the Deku Tree, and why he is dying. What? I just saved you! You can't die! Somebody has to pay for my extermination bill! You were doomed before I started, why'd you send me in there? Oh, you have to be kidding. Nobody in the forest is gonna believe me. I went in and saved you and now you're gonna die. But at least he was able to tell me what happened. And I'm Hyrule's last hope. So I have to go to Hyrule Castle and meet the Princess of Destiny. No, her name is not Destiny. But he's giving me a stone. A stone that the strange man from the desert wanted so much. And it's a pretty green stone. You know what, this is fine. You can pay me in precious metals too. I don't really care what the method of payment is as long as I get paid for it. So we have our first spiritual stone. The Kokiri's Emerald. I'm sure these will come in handy as we collect them. Now here's something I only just thought about as I was doing this. What if the Deku Tree is lying and something that I did while inside him actually killed him? Maybe he knew it was us who killed him and he just didn't want us to lose confidence because we were Hyrule's last hope. Just throwing it out there. I don't know if anybody's thought about that before. But yeah, either way the Deku Tree's dead. And we should go to Hyrule Castle to meet the princess. I mean, after all, it was his last whim. And I guess we have to leave the forest now. For the first time in however long we've been in the forest. But before we can leave, we have to talk to the not-so-great Mito, who thinks we killed the Great Deku Tree. It's all my... What do you mean it's all my fault? I only did what he told me to do. Does that make it any better, huh? Okay, either way. It's time to hop across here and head off to the overworld of the game so we can get to Hyrule Castle. Which is right through this log. As we can clearly see, the sign says, "Forest folk shall not leave these woods." But the big tree person told me to go, so I have to go. Take that sign. Where did you come from? Oh, it's Soraya. And somehow she knew that we had to leave. Just like the Deku Tree did. I'm different. But it's okay because we'll always be friends. I know that sounds kinda corny, but do remember what she says. She's giving us an ocarina. So that's why they call it Ocarina of Time. Or is it? Either way, we've just obtained from Soraya the fairy ocarina, which we cannot do anything useful with yet, except play random songs, which I will demonstrate as soon as I get out of this cutscene. Play notes with AC and press B to quit. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of buttons that let you play sharps and flats. I don't know what they are. So think of Soraya when we play the Ocarina. Okay, okay, I will, please. Go away from me, creepy lady. I have stuff to do. Bye-bye. Off to the overworld of Ocarina of Time. Hyrule Field. Which is absolutely massive for a Nintendo 64 game made over 10 years ago. And you see, this is where the opening, the title screen showed us coming from. Right there. So we have to hurry to Hyrule Castle, which is all the way in the north. But before we can go, we run into this annoying owl person that keeps popping up all over the place and telling us you're a very strong person and you're going on a really cool adventure and you're going to face a lot of hardships, but don't be discouraged even though stuff is hard. Blah 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 blah. Did you get all that? Do not say no, he will say it all over again and it's terribly frustrating. He doesn't really tell you anything that helpful. Except, no, I think he mentioned the map or something. But I know where I'm going, I don't need the stinking map. So, we're going to hurry along to the northernmost part of Hyrule Field, which is the castle. Why am I rolling? It makes you go just a little bit faster, which is very important, especially at this part of the game, because the day is only 3 minutes long, which means daytime is only a minute and a half, and the drawbridge goes up at sunset, and if I don't get there, I have to stand out here for 1.5 minutes fighting off all of the random skull people that come out of the ground at night. And I don't want to do that. So I have to hurry into the castle. And I made it. Thankfully. So before we can go into the castle, we have to pass through the market. And it's apparently still daytime in here. So over here we've got the bazaar, potion shop, some random temple place, happy mask shop that isn't open yet, and a bunch of other stuff I'm not going to go to yet. Who's this strange girl standing in the middle of the market? Yes, I'm not from around here, that's why I wear different clothes than you do. But I'm a fairy boy. Yes, I'm a fairy boy, because I have a fairy. And your name is Malon. I think it's either Malon or Malon. I always called her Malon. Okay, so your dad went to deliver milk to the castle, which looks like is down here. So let's go to the castle. Sounds like it's nighttime already. Uh-oh. The owl's up there, isn't he? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to talk to him again. I don't want to talk to you. I know the princess... Where else would the princess be besides inside the castle? Don't get caught by the guards. I don't want to hear what you said. Go away from me, you stupid owl. Okay, the question is, how do we get in there if the gate is closed off over here? Hello, Mr. Guard Person. Would you let me in, please? Yes, it is. Open the gate. Yes, I know that. Open! 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 They're not going to open the gate for me, are they? Looks like we can get up this way. Yeah. Climb up this side. Hey, we can climb this thing. Tell me what time it is. It's just past midnight. Okay, so let's go sneaking around, sneaking around, sneaking around, sneaking around, sneaking around. What? Oh, you jerk. How am I supposed to get to the castle if you keep getting in the way? Oh, well. I'm defeated. I know when. Hey, wait a sec. What are you doing here? Let's find out in the next part of the playthrough.